What would happen when the word would come by telegraph that they won a league championship? It would start off with the cannon being fired off of University Hill, which we know is Baskin Hill. Nobody has done that for one Rose Bowl that I know of. Players would be carried on the shoulders of the fans. They would end up celebrating the wee hours of the morning because this baseball team had won a championship. And the sad part is the end of the program in 1991.
Since I was one of the guys that started the club team back in 1999 and have been involved in some way ever since coaching, I've enjoyed every bit of it, obviously, otherwise I probably wouldn't still be here. It's been just great to be able to give these guys the same opportunity that we had. And we just saw how much fun we had and how great of a time it was.
We had people that raised money for the club team because they enjoyed the aesthetic that is baseball. It's America's pastime, man. It's the greatest sport ever invented.
They always say Wisconsin should be, their motto is always forward. And when it comes to baseball and sports, I find taking things away is not really going forward. It's more going backwards.
When we started this club baseball team way back when, it was one of the things that we asked right from the get-go is, how can we get varsity baseball back? That was always been in the back of our mind. And one of the things they said is have a successful club baseball program, which we've obviously done over the years, been to 8 World Series and probably won almost all of our conference championships for both D1 and D2. And I just wanted to basically just prove all of those excuses. So that's kind of where it started from, and that's kind of why I broke that proposal into those 5 sections to cover each one of them individually and basically say, hey, we have an opportunity. There's no real reason why we can't do this.
My name's Jackson Amon. I'm a sophomore and I'm a catcher here on the club baseball team. Today we're in the Stock Pavilion. This is our wintertime training and practice facility, and we got a couple of guys today.
The place, it is what it is. So, in that we're in the situation that we're in, and I think I take pride in walking in here and playing ball.
Other perceived obstacles would be financing. Wisconsin's in a time right now where they signed their largest media deal. They're just talking about, they just finished a $150 million project on Camp Randall. Now they're talking about another $300 million project towards football facilities. We were giving blood plasma at one point.
We are one of the only Big Ten schools without a baseball program, and it's been that way for some time. I would love to see it back here. I think baseball, unlike some other sports, really has the potential to bring people together. We see it every year with the World Series for both college and professional baseball.
Even with the Mallards, they have the highest attendance in the Northwoods League year in and year out. And you're telling me that if UW got a baseball team, that it would not sell out?
I definitely think it just would be really nice to have a team on campus. I'm currently doing a project on the Madison Mallards, and from their own business standpoint, it might be beneficial. If we have a varsity team here, they can look at our players for them over the summer. That could draw more attention to them, like getting teams to go to the game.
You look around Wisconsin and you look at the talent pool that we have. You got guys like Gavin Lux and Ben Rortvedt in the major leagues right now that would have gone to a Wisconsin school if we would have had baseball here.
That there are a handful of really, really good athletes, and specifically baseball athletes in Wisconsin.
There's a ton of talent in this state. I mean, you look at some of the big, some of these big select clubs, and you look at them, they have 5, 6 D1 guys going every year within each club. So you're talking, 20, 25, 30 D1 caliber players across the state.
A lot of buddies that I've played with growing up that had to go to other schools because it didn't have a baseball team here. And they got accepted in. They were like, this is my number 1 choice, but they couldn't come here because they wanted to keep playing baseball.
It really sticks out like a sore thumb. 14 Big Ten schools and 13 baseball teams.
The guys that want to stay at home, they're going to be extremely excited. And I feel like the entire community would just say, finally, we've got it, we've done it, we've brought baseball back to Madison.
Supporting fellow athletes is something that's really important to me. If we had a baseball team, I would definitely make sure I met everyone.
To have a baseball game here, I definitely would give it a go.
I think baseball there would be something new, it'd be something unique, and so many people would show up to it, especially because it's so new.
There's too many reasons to have one and not enough reasons that you shouldn't have one.